I noticed that when I create, it's really the one time that I'm tapping into that like child self. It's less like, if I could tell my younger self something, it'd be this. It's like she has way more knowledge to offer me. I was much more, I guess, extroverted when I was a kid. I would just paint or write poetry all the time, singing, dancing, just anything creative. That was like what my life was when I was younger. I was always laughing, like constantly giggling. You know, I would make really silly faces. When I was around 6 or 7, I would be really into like trying to fit words together, to even if it was like really small, like poems. Family members I really loved, I would write them poems about how amazing they were and how like the different qualities about them, and that was kind of the start of it all. Writing poetry is kind of what led me into writing music. Once I started playing guitar is when I started pairing the poetry with the music. The one way for me to really process my emotions and to deal with them, to cope with them, is to create. Whenever I'm upset, whenever I'm angry, whenever, you know, something shitty happens in my life, I'm like, I just need to write about it. Once there's like a finished song and I feel good about it and I'm like, this, you know, is exactly how I feel right now, I can sleep just fine. At the end of the day, I'm like, okay, that's exactly what I needed to do. That's why it's so therapeutic, because you can experience something and then directly after just write about it and then you immediately feel better. There will be nothing that will ever stop me from creating. Like, no one and nothing can ever stop me. I have to do it. It comes from just a very deep place within where I just, like, I can't help it. I hadn't really ever costume designed before. This was a very new thing for me. I basically just like got a design book and just went for it. Just like a lot of things in my life, even if I don't know how to do it, I will do my best. Because most of the time with any art form, especially the ones that I have never touched before, if I've never costume designed before, and I want to do it, it's because I see something in my head and I feel like I need to put this down. Most of the time, I just feel really excited to be able to create. I feel like that in itself is very healing, just to be able to get out my feelings and my emotions onto paper. Things like painting, you know, there's no pressure with painting. It's not my job. I'm not a painter, you know, so it can be as shitty as I want it to be. It's just about the act of doing it itself. Impossible for artists to understand the full scope of how much their music and their art can help heal other people. You just kind of have like a rough idea, you know? I'm grateful to be able to do what I do because I literally can't imagine doing anything else. I don't know what I would be doing. It's important in general to remember why you create. And for me, it's to help myself heal and to express myself, but also to hopefully help other people heal. If anyone feels like they can't do something, but they really want to, and they have this like passion towards it, but they're like, I don't know how to go about it, and they're too scared to try, just try. Like, just do it and see what happens, because you might pleasantly surprise yourself.